Lieutenant Todd Fuller with the Denver Police Department, assigned here at Denver International Airport. That is TODD-FULLER.
Walk us through what happened, Lieutenant.
So preliminary investigation says that we had one vehicle that was southbound on Jackson Gap, one was northbound. One of the two vehicles crossed the double yellow line, and one was a Chevy Malibu, and the other one was a shuttle bus. The shuttle bus was struck in the middle of the bus on the side, which caused it to flip on its side. We had 5 people were transported to local hospitals, one of which was an emergent transport.
How many people were on the shuttle bus?
There were 6 total, 7 if you include the driver.
Any way to tell what happened at this point?
We do have witnesses. I have not had an opportunity to review their statements yet. One person was right behind the car that was going northbound, the Chevy, and then we had actually a Denver paramedic who was on her way to work, who was 2 cars behind that. She saw the collision but wasn't able to determine who crossed the double yellow line.
Can you tell us if the person who was transported for urgent was in the Malibu or in the bus?
It's my understanding that the driver of the Malibu was the one that was emergent.
And originally we heard about some sort of entrapment. Was that the case in any of this? Did the driver have a trouble getting out or anything like that?
The driver of the black Chevy was extricated from the car.
Any indication this time? I know you kind of said you're still learning about distracted driving. I hear, a car swerving into another lane. Any indication of that right now?
I am not aware of that. Again, I haven't had a chance to review their statements to see what happened. And at this point, we have turned the investigation over to our traffic investigators, so they'll ultimately determine what was the cause of the accident.
And Lieutenant, when you say emergent, does that mean seriously hurt? Would that be another word to use?
Yes, that means that the ambulance left the scene with lights and siren to get them to the hospital as quickly as possible.
And I think one of the things that you said earlier is that you're trying to figure out what happened. You just don't know yet, is that right?
Correct. I don't know. My officers that are assigned to our traffic unit out here were the initial responders to the accident. They have these statements, which again, I have not had an opportunity to review them.
Was the shuttle bus on the way to a parking lot or to the airport?
It was on the way to a parking lot.
Do you know if the shuttle bus has any sort of recording devices on it?
I do not know.
Anything we haven't asked that you think we should know?
No, again, at this point, the primary investigation is with our traffic investigators, who are the experts in this area, and they'll determine what the cause of the accident was and who was at fault.
And you might have already said, and I didn't catch it, how many people were on the bus?
There were 7 total included, and that would include the driver.
And again, you don't know who crossed the yellow line, but you know somebody crossed the yellow line?
Yes, preliminary indications were that somebody crossed the yellow line. Again, I don't know specifically which vehicle it was.
Thank you, Lieutenant. Appreciate it, sir.
Okay, you're welcome, guys.